get a film or films. What is it that you feel about the Power Ranger franchise that can expand beyond its original format?
It's variety. I mean, like in 30 years, there have been so many different iterations of Power Rangers. We have our own multiverse. So, there's something for everybody. If you started with Mighty Morphin and you watched the show and you got inspired by the show, and then it changed to like all the different versions, it was like it takes you to a new fantasy. It allows you to go to a different place. And the fact that we have action figures, pops, comic books, I mean, all these things are just another way for you to get lost in the lore of Power Rangers. So it's awesome.
It also helps to have an owner that's a toy company.
We're gonna let everyone jump in on this one.
Having action figures made of you, or having action figures made of Power Rangers, the original action figures for Power Rangers were just simply the Japanese figures repackaged and thrown over here. And sometimes they would even do that wrong. Like they would still have the Japanese chips in them on the very first wave. They didn't fix everything.
The very first mold of me had breasts.
Isn't that not still true?
Don't act like you're not impressed.
It was Bandai got the license because it was literally nothing. Nobody expected Power Rangers to be the #1 kids show for 30 years. It wasn't something that was supposed to happen. The actors didn't unpack. They thought they weren't going to get, the job wasn't going to go anywhere. And the fact that the toys sold beyond amazing. They had to go back and do second, third, fourth, fifth prints on molds that they were going to throw away because they were done with them. It literally redid toys, and it took Star Wars toys quite a long time to actually beat back their record of being the #1 toys line, because Power Rangers owned it for a long, long time.
I've heard executives reference Walter's seasons that Walter was on as the phenomenon.
Yeah, no,
Exactly
absolutely.
because of what you're saying.
They had never seen that many people rush to buy toys. And in fact, we have a toy market that we do now is partially responsible because of Power Ranger toys sold so well that there's new rules on how you get royalties on toys. Is because Power Ranger toys were beyond a phenomenon. It changed the toy world and how you produce toys for television shows. And following close on the heels of that, we got brand after brand trying to replicate the success of Power Rangers that nobody, even to this day, still can from those original days of Power Rangers.
It's crazy. The toys actually sold before the show even came out. So I was walking down Venice Beach one day with my cousin, and these kids ran up on me. This is like 2 weeks before the show had aired. These kids ran up on me and say, "Hey, yo, you're the Black Ranger, right?" I was like, "Yeah, but how do you know? The show hasn't even come out yet." It was like, "I just bought your toy, and your face is on the box." Now, I didn't know that we had a toy. I didn't even know that, we had taken pictures and they had put them on a box of a toy. So I was like, "I have a toy?" And they're like, "Yeah, you got an action figure." I was like, "I got an action figure?" And they're like, "Yeah, your face is on the box." So I look at my cousin, I'm like, "I have an action figure and my face is on the box." He's like, "You got an action figure, your face is on the box." It was pretty amazing, and even today when I see that first action figure with my little picture on the bottom, I'm like, I got a toy, my face is on the box. It was pretty cool. And that started even before Power Rangers aired.
Anybody want a Quagmire toy? Yeah, what do you think? We haven't made a Quagmire toy. Maybe we could do a pop.
Yeah.
Even my Ewoks didn't make it because I did all the crazy stuff. I don't have an Ewok. Well, I do. It was a Kmart one. Kmart's gone. So maybe we could do another Ewok one. Maybe an Ewok Quagmire.
Kevin, never say never
Whatever.
about a Quagmire toy. You never know.
So, and we're going to open up for questions.